Well, hey neighbor, it's me, Angie, and this is our neighborhood chat video. Come on in. James just left for work, so we have the whole house to ourselves. That's why I'm in the front of the house. So today's talk's going to be about, oh yeah, get you something to drink, get you a snack. Today's talk's going to be about lying. Being someone that tells lies. You know, we all lie. We all have lied before. We're human. We've told a lie. Whether it be a little white lie or a really bad lie. We've told it. We're all guilty of it. And if you say you're not, that's a lie right there. Because there's two ways to lie. By omission and by commission. Omission is where you tell something and you leave something out that is important that you know you should have told, but you don't tell it. You know, your little white lies, things like that. Commission is where you tell a lie to hurt someone. You meant to tell it. You know it's a lie. You know it's wrong. You know it's not the truth. And you tell it to ruin their reputation, destroy who they are as a person. That's what lying by commission is. To gain something, you may lie. To get out of something, if you've done something to get out of it, you may lie. But we all have lied. Can we keep from lying? Of course, it's a choice. Lying is a choice, just like loving someone. That's why I don't understand why we feel the need that we have to lie. But we do. It's just in our simple nature, I guess. Do I go days and weeks and months without lying? Yeah, I do. I do. Some people cannot go 24 hours without lying. Just their YouTube channel is a lie. They'll get on there and talk about how great they are and how everybody's against them and they hadn't done anything wrong. That's another thing about people that lie. It's always somebody else's fault. It's never theirs. You know, these channels that I lurk on that I know that they lie, most of them pretend to be the victim. That everybody else has done something to them and they deserve anything they want because they're the victim. When in reality, they're not. Most of these channels, they've made up who the person that they really are. They've made that person up. That person don't really exist. They won't show who they truly are because they don't know themselves. Because they have lied so much that they begin to believe the lie that they're telling. But lies hurt people. Lying hurts. And that's just like keeping something from your spouse or your loved one. You say, oh, I just didn't tell them. No, that's a lie. You knowing it and not telling them is lying by omission. Because you knew that you should have told them whatever that they needed to know. But you don't say a word. You know, in the Bible it says, he that knoweth to do good and does it not, to him it is sin. So therefore, none of us escape sinning. I mean, none of us are exempt. But when it comes to lying, there's a lot of things that I can tolerate, but lying is not one of them. Lying is not one of them because lying to someone is so deceptive and so mean. And especially if you lie about a person to someone else to try to ruin them or ruin their reputation or ruin something that they built. Say someone's built their YouTube channel up and everybody's just really enjoying it. And then someone else lies about that person. And then some of those other people that had been coming to that channel said, oh, I heard this and this and this about her. And they start believing the lie. Now, You know it's not true. The person that told it knows it's not true. But somebody out there is going to believe it. Somebody's going to believe it. I just don't understand why people feel the need to lie. Lie about themselves. Some people get on here and talk about how spiritual they are, how much money they have, how much money they don't have, what bad shape they're in. They just build their ego up and try to pretend they're something they're not. When in reality, it's a lie. You know, we can say pretend or play acting or whatever, but, you know, YouTube is not a reality show. You're supposed to be truthful. It's not something you just get on and pretend that you're this, you're that, you're important. Everybody owes you something. No. That's not what it's for. But people do. People will lie on you in a minute. And the day before, they were your best friend. Oh, I love you. It'll kill me if something happened to you. Oh, we're never not going to be friends. You better watch people that speak like that, because that's the ones that usually hug your neck with a knife in their hand and stab you in the back. You know, I've got old enough in my life where if someone hurts me, it gets easier and easier for me to let it go. Not that I stay mad at the person, because I don't. I usually start praying for the person is what I do. But I distance myself from that person. And if somebody tells you, oh, I just told it to protect you. I just told a lie because I knew if I told you the truth, it would hurt you. No, what hurt is you were my best friend, or you were my closest friend on YouTube. You heard something you didn't tell me. You lied to me. And that's just the way it works. But there are some people that wake up in the mornings that have this agenda in their head. This fake agenda. Like, today I'm going to pretend that I have this, this, and this. I'm going to pretend that I'm this, this, and this. They have it all mapped out in their head, what they're going to do, what they're going to say, how they're going to hurt others. And it's like a script. You know, like somebody has written a script. And they just read it. And they try to destroy somebody's life every single day. Be careful who you share things with, who you let know the real you, which I'm real right here now. I don't have anything to hide. Do I have things in my closet? People say everybody has things in their closet. Let's just say I'll give you the keys to my closet. Because there are things in there, but I'm not ashamed of any of it. What I've done in the past is the past. I'm living now. Now is the present. It's my gift. Tomorrow is, is the future. Yet tomorrow will be today. So, I don't have to live back there where people judge me, condemn me, talk about me. And you don't have to either. But, some people like it. That's what gets me. If you can't, some people, if they don't get positive reinforcement, positive attention, they will take the negative, which absolutely blows my mind, because I'm like, who wants negative attention? Do you know what that looks like? People knowing that you're doing something to get negative attention. I mean, how desperate are you? But people do it every day. If they can't get positive attention, they'll start acting out. And I'm not talking about little children. I'm talking about adults. Yeah, adults. And then they'll act like they can prove what they're saying is the truth. And when it comes right down to it, they can't. Especially when you call their hand. You know, once you call their hand, like when you're playing poker, and they can't produce the truth, and what they said contradicts everything that you know is the truth, I think lying is one of the worst characters that somebody could have. Especially those people that can just walk up to you, look you straight in the eye, and not even blink, and can lie to you. Just lie. And you didn't ask to know what they're telling you. You didn't inquire about it. But they felt like they needed to tell you this story. And it's nothing but lies. Why? Why did you feel like you needed to tell the story and it's a lie? But it happens. Please be careful of people that you have a red flag when you go into their room. If you have a red flag when you come in my room, stay away from my channel. If you don't like me and you think that I lie and tell things that really aren't the truth, that's you. You can go your own way. But I can assure you, what you see is what you get. I mean, I don't like a thief. I mean, I'll give you anything, but don't take it from me. But I think somebody lying ranks the thief. I think that's worse. A lot of narcissistic people are liars because they want to appear to have it all together and know everything. Why would you want to know everything? You know what a responsibility that is, to know everything? I try to learn something every day, but I'm never going to know everything. But you meet some people that just think they know everything. And they don't. And convince you that what you're saying about the topic that you're talking about, you don't know what you're talking about. When in reality, you do know about that topic. Don't be around people like that. Don't say, well, I feel sorry for the person. I just go in their room and say hello and then I leave. Don't stick your foot back on enemy camp, and don't stick your foot where the devil lives. Because it may appear that it's all heavenly, and it really isn't. That's how you get sucked into it. So remember, don't lie. Don't lie. Try to tell the truth. Or when somebody asks you a question that you don't want to answer, I was always told to say, why? They ask you a question, you say, why? Why do you want to know? You don't have to answer any question that anybody asks. You can say, I don't prefer to answer that. I'd rather not answer that. Don't feel obligated when somebody asks you something to answer it. You don't have to. Me, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to answer. Because I don't have anything to hide. I mean, I used to hide stuff. And it wasn't like something that would destroy somebody's life. It was about me. I used to hide stuff about me and the way I felt about things. And the way I felt about people. And I never would talk to anybody about it. But not now. I don't keep all that in. Keeping all that in makes you sick. Physically sick, emotionally sick, spiritually sick. Don't do that. It's not healthy. Just remember, it's a choice to lie or not to lie. You choose to. Nobody's making you do it. When you wake up in the mornings to destroy someone else just because you think you're better than them or your personality's stronger or people are going to believe you over that person, no. Life is too short. That is nothing but children playing a game. I love children's games, but I want to play them with children, not adults. So just remember, don't tell lies on other people. Don't give your opinion about somebody else. And if you're asked to give an opinion on somebody else, try to find the good in that person and tell that other person. Don't talk negative about the person. It all boils down to loving one another is all it is. And we're all connected to each other. If we could just get our mind wrapped around that. And with that being said, neighbor, this has been our neighborhood chat. Like, share, become my neighbor. I'm at 1,520 something. And remember, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And look, tomorrow when you wake up, don't lie by omission or commission. Just get up and start telling the truth. It feels so good. And with that being said, neighbor, bye.